All right, guys, here is another quick bonus episode for you this fabulous Friday. And today I want to talk about rest days. And the biggest mistake I see most women making is that they never take a rest day. Or if they do take a rest day, that rest day looks like hot yoga or a hardcore spin class. And, I know that feeling. When I first started working out, a friend asked me, how many rest days do you take? And I looked at them with disgust. I was a card carrying member of the sorority of the suffering. And I told them that if I didn't work out, I was going to lose my gains. I was going to lose my momentum. And I brought into that no pain, no gain story. When I was, getting ready for a fitness show, I was all in. I was at the gym 7 days a week, 2 hours a day. And by the time the show was over, I needed at least a week off from the gym. I needed a break. I worked so hard that I lost my joy. Like I loved going to the gym, but slowly it turned into a job. And I felt like I had to go to the gym. Like I couldn't take a day off. And I remember I was meeting with my coach to set up for the next show. And she asked me, she's like, Kim, how long could you keep up this pace? And I froze. I was like, was she reading my mind? Did she know I was planning to take at least a week off and binge my face off? And she hadn't, then she went on to say this to me. You could go hard, you could go long, but you can't go hard for long. And that was almost 15 years ago. And that has stuck with me ever since she said that to me, because I thought, it made me like, pause, because I heard her, and maybe if she said it differently, I wouldn't have like taken it in, or maybe I was in the right headspace to hear it, but I was going hard. And when I went hard, I always needed to take a freaking break, right? Think about sprinting. Sprinters, they might run the 400, the 800, and then they got to take a break. But a marathoner, they're running like, if you're not elite, you're running like four-ish hours to complete your journey. And I was always trying to sprint the marathon. So another way to look at it is like, not ever taking a break was like not stopping for gas. I granted the top, and I get blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's me stumbling over my tongue, right? So it's not like taking a break, right? And not putting gas in your car. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm that person who, I get that yellow light that comes on that says, hey girl, you need to get some gas for the next 30 miles. Well, I know how far I can push the limit when that reserve light comes on. However, eventually my car is going to run out of gas and leave me on the side of the road. So even a race car driver, right? If you're winning the Indy 500, they pull in for a pit stop. And, I knew that I couldn't continue to beat my body into submission while asking it to give me more. My body was always running on fumes. I was always living in that green zone. I was always living in that yellow zone. And it had nothing left to give. And, previously I've done plenty of talks about overtraining. And, had you told me I was overtraining, I was like, girl, you don't know. And one of the guests told me, that said this sentence to me. And again, it just hit me. If you don't hear your body whisper, you're never going to hear it scream. My body had been whispering me for decades. And I was just like, shut up. You don't know. So my coach's voice ran through my head, and I told her I wanted to go long. And I was bringing my car in for a pit stop to recharge and refuel. And to help me bring my car in for a pit stop, she shared with me this simple framework that was really helped me start to get in touch with how my body was feeling versus always feeling the need to press the go button. And so as much as I want to believe that my body is a machine, and as much as you want to believe your body is a machine, girl, it ain't a machine. It is a intricate biomechanical thing of beauty that is just done with you punching it in the face. So here's a simple framework that she shared with me, and I continue to use it, and I continue to use it with my clients today. So think of a stoplight, red, yellow, and green. On our red days, those are the days that our body is like, no, I got nothing for you. And so that's a day where it's something very light or nothing. It's leisure walking, not power walking with weights on my ankles and my wrist. It's a light leisure walk. It's mobility work, foam rolling, working out through your hips and through your shoulders. It's doing like a yin yoga practice. And I don't know if you've ever done yin yoga, but you're literally holding it for a minute. Like every pose is held for a solid minute. These are perfect for those kind of days. These are perfect for like a Netflix and chill kind of day. You're just recharging, letting your body you're showing respect for your body. The next thing we have is yellow days, right? So here's what days where it's a little slower pace, like you're feeling good, but you're not 100%. So these are for like the shorter, more intense days. So like I might lift weights, but I'm gonna back it down. Today's not the day I'm gonna hit a PR. So if I normally pick up 15 pounds, maybe I'm picking up 12, maybe I'm picking up 10, and I'm just getting through the workout and I'm checking the box. Then we have green days. Green days are like, I am just feeling it. I woke up and I'm like, woo, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. And that's when we're going for that PR. We're doing the long, hard workouts. Like that's where we are starting, So I challenge you to kind of start to think about like, if you worked out today, like how would you judge your workout? Red, yellow, or green? Like today I had a green day. I had a good night's sleep, got up, I was ready to rumble. And so for those of you scratching your head about this concept, let me ask you this. For all the days you pushed yourself through a workout, did you feel motivated? Did you want to continue working out? Like, who would you be if you cut yourself some grace and worked out based on how you felt? Do you want to keep pushing hard for little or no return? Or would you rather take the pressure off yourself and give your mind and body a break? Are you ready to come in for a pit stop? Do me a favor, hit me up, leave me a comment, leave me a heart emoji, leave me a sweaty emoji. But if you're ready to come in for a pit stop, let me know how this is landing for you. And for those of you guys, if I've opened up some like questions, you're like nodding your head along, I'm starting a 7-day challenge coming up. And so I'm going to throw the link in the show notes that you're able to figure this out to see if that's something that you want for you. Like if you're someone who's like, I want to bring joy back to my workouts, I want to continue to make time for my workouts because every time I try to do the 60, 90, 2-hour workouts, it never happens consistently. Girl, I got you, because it's been a good decade since I have been in the gym longer than 45 minutes max. And 45 minutes is me running my damn mouth. All right, so if that sounds like interest, make sure you grab the link in my show notes. All right, have a fabulous Friday. We will talk again.